Good day and welcome to X News Channel. I'm Stephanie Inamu, bringing you today's top story from Nigeria, where the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has issued a forceful statement, reaffirming its stance that Christians in parts of Nigeria are facing genocide, aligning itself with recent remarks by U.S. Senator Ted Cruz. The recent announcement, made late Wednesday and reported by Sahara Reporters, has reignited international scrutiny of Nigeria's ongoing religious violence. In a statement signed by CAN President Archbishop Daniel Okoh, the organization accused the Bola Tinubu-led Presidency of misrepresenting its position following a meeting with presidential aide Barrister Daniel Bwala. The meeting, held at CAN's Abuja secretariat, was intended to address global reactions to Cruz's comments, where he described the persistent killings of Christians as a systematic extermination by Islamist militias, including Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen. CAN clarified that a subsequent presidential report titled Presidency Debunks Western Christian Genocide Narrative in Dialogue with CAN leadership falsely suggested that Archbishop Okoh had dismissed the killings as a so-called Christian genocide. The association labeled this portrayal as completely false and grossly unfair, emphasizing that the violence, spanning northern Nigeria and the Middle Belt, constitutes a continuing pattern of organized and brutal attacks resulting in thousands of deaths, destroyed villages, and displaced families. During the meeting, CAN presented verified data from Orpha.Africa, highlighting consistent and targeted assaults on Christian communities. The association stressed that these are not isolated incidents but part of a broader persecution that has persisted for years without adequate justice or resolution. Referring to the tragedy as a so-called genocide trivializes the pain of countless Christians who have lost loved ones, homes, and places of worship, the statement read. The Nigerian government, however, has rejected Cruz's genocide characterization, with officials arguing that insecurity affects all religious groups and that the narrative is being exploited to divide the nation. Presidential aide Daniel Bwala reportedly acknowledged the inherited crisis and ongoing efforts to address it, but CAN expressed alarm at the government's attempt to downplay the targeted nature of the attacks. Senator Cruz, a Republican from Texas, has introduced the Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act of 2025, which seeks to hold Nigerian officials accountable for facilitating religious persecution. He cited staggering figures, including over 52,000 Christian deaths since 2009 and the destruction of 20,000 churches, urging the U.S. State Department to redesignate Nigeria as a country of particular concern. His remarks have sparked a polarized response, with rights groups and Christian organizations endorsing his call, while the Nigerian government and some analysts caution against oversimplification. The controversy follows a series of violent incidents, including mass burials of Christian victims documented on social media, which have fueled public outrage. CAN has called on the Nigerian government and security agencies to take decisive and transparent action to end the killings and bring perpetrators to justice, while urging media and officials to report with sensitivity and truthfulness. As tensions escalate, the international community watches closely. The U.S. and other global actors may face pressure to intervene, with some ex-users suggesting economic measures like an oil boycott. Meanwhile, Nigeria's government faces mounting challenges to address the root causes of the violence amid competing narratives about its scope and intent. That's it for now on X News Channel. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching.